We got sun dogs, everybody. We got sun dogs. Speak of the devil, I was just talking about this earlier that I haven't seen too many sun halos or sun dogs today. And wham bam, thank you, ma'am. What do we have here, people? A sun dog. Bada bing, bada boom. You see this area right here, people? You see that building back there? That big building back there? Okay. Well, back here, down the street during the Manhattan Project, where they built the part of the nuclear bomb that dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, there was a place called Lindy. Now it's called Praxair. But anyways, they built part of the nuclear bomb that dropped on Japan back in the day. And all the nuclear waste and everything left over from all the shit they had been building, they took it back here. This used to be a landfill, and they buried it in all these mountains. You see all these hills back here? Where this building is and everything? They buried all this nuclear waste back here, right? And about 10 years, not 10 years ago, about 5 years ago, as you're seeing the sun dog, about 5 years ago, they started developing this area. They built a Unifrax right here. There's the moon. They built a Unifrax, and they built a candy factory right here. Anyways, they had army trucks coming and going from this site for a good 6 months, and they were digging back here, and they were digging up all the fucking radioactive shit, and they were taking it away on big military trucks, and they were being escorted by military police vehicles. And they claimed that they got all the radioactive stuff out of the ground from back here. Then they started building. Well, you know what they built back here? They built a fucking candy factory. That building right there is a candy factory, and they distribute candy all over the country and Canada. You know those 99-cent bags of cherry sours or gummy worms or butterscotch candies and things like that? Well, you get them in the Arab stores. They're on usually a rack. They're 99 cents. They come in a red little baggie. Well, anyways, they make them all right there, okay? And the site which they make our candy that our kids put in their mouth and they fucking eat is built right on top of a radioactive fucking site. This whole ground, this whole area back here was nothing but radioactive waste from the Manhattan Project, where they buried all the scraps from when they built the nuclear bomb that they dropped on Japan. Anyways, they dug all that up, but even digging all that up, you're still not going to get all the radioactive stuff out of the ground. So what better not to build than a fucking candy factory that all our children are going to be eating? Yeah, they built it right on top of a radioactive waste site. A fucking candy factory that they're feeding to our fucking kids, and that these kids are buying every day. Tell me that is not disgusting, people. That is the most disgusting thing in the world I have ever fucking seen in my life. This whole site was closed off back here. They had armed military guards that used to sit by the gate, and they wouldn't let anybody back here. Then they started digging up all these fucking hills and taking all this shit out on these big trucks, you know, those wide load trucks where they have vehicles following it with flashing lights. Well, for weeks and weeks and months, they were leaving, coming with big ass things on the back of these trucks. And they claimed they got all the radioactive stuff out of here, and they started developing it. We have a Unifrax. We have a fucking candy factory back here. For Christ's sakes, people, what is wrong with this fucking country where you build a fucking candy factory on a radioactive waste site? Does that make any sense to anybody? Doesn't make any sense to me. Look at all this. This is all marked off. They probably didn't get all the radioactive waste out of this fucking site here. This is disgusting. And our children have to eat this fucking candy that's being made when when a few years before they put the candy factory up over there, there was part of nuclear bombs and radioactive waste right underneath the fucking soil that they built this factory on. You don't think that stuff's gonna get in the candy? Come on, people, who are you fucking kidding? This is a joke. This country's a joke, okay? These kids are gonna end up developing cancers and everything else eating this fucking candy. There's a creek down here, and the fucking fish in the creek are like the fish on The Simpsons. They have 4 eyeballs. One of my buddies actually caught a fish and it had 2 heads. It was a fish body with 2 fish heads coming out of it. That's from the radioactive waste that was spilled into the creek from these hills. Now they're making candy back here, for fucking Christ's sakes. Come on, people. Look at this beautiful sundog, though, people. This is fucking gorgeous. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and show you this disgusting, pitiful site here in the town of Tonawanda that they used to bury nuclear scraps from Lindy. They built it during the Manhattan Project. And they dropped that bomb and killed fucking millions of people in Japan. And now they're making candy and killing our own citizens. Giving our own kids fucking cancer. That's crazy. So if I was you people and you got kids, never buy the 99-cent bags of candy that are in the red bag that you see on the displays in the Arab stores, because they're all coming from that factory, which is built on a nuclear waste, radiation-filled site. As you see the sundog, it's so beautiful. Certain YouTubers, though, would tell you that that's Planet X or Nibiru. We got 2 of them. There's one here. I've never seen that. There's 2 sundogs, one here and one right above it. As you can clearly see, 2 sundogs. Some people would say that's not a sundog, that's Planet X or Nibiru, but that is a sundog, people. I'm a firm believer in Planet X and Nibiru, but I know with 100% certainty that is a sundog. Some of these YouTubers, they don't know that. What do we got over here? Look at the sky right here. What is that? Do you see that, people? What the fuck is that? That's fucking weird looking. Just a random little fucking squiggly looking line in the sky. That's fucking weird. Anyways, beautiful sundogs, people. This is fucking gorgeous. This is Nibiru Freedom Fighter. I'm on the site. You know, I'm out here in the field bringing you the latest breaking news of the town of Tonawanda radioactive waste sites where they years before had nuclear waste. Now the deers are eating all the grass over there. They're probably getting all cancer and everything else. Fucking killing off the deer species. This is disgusting, people. Absolutely disgusting. I am standing on a radiation site right now that years ago we were not even allowed back here. They had an armed guards guarding this whole site. It was all gated up. You couldn't get back here. Now they want to build candy and car parts and shit back here. What do we got here? What kind of plane is that? Got the moon. We got a weird squiggly line over there. Oh, another sundog right there. Bam! We got them over here. Look, look, look. Run right there. Bam! Now look over here, people. Sundogs to the left and the right of the sun. They're chemtrailing the shit out of the sky today. This is fucking nuts, people. We got sundogs galore. I don't see any halos, though. We don't have any halos as the sun's setting. Like I said, they're chemtrailing the shit out of the sky, especially by the sun. We got sundogs everywhere, people. On a radiation site, making candy, killing our kids, the whole 9 yards. We got planes, we got chemtrails. We got it all, people. We got it all. That's what we do here. That's what we do here, people. We got sundogs here. To the left of the sun. Bam. Look at there. Sundog. Beautiful sundog, people. Beautiful sundog. And there's our sun. How we take the sun for granted. You never know. You might wake up tomorrow and that sun might not be... Ooh, what do we got behind the sun? Look to the right of the sun, people. You see it oblonged, coming out a little bit? There's some kind of object there, some planetary object or something. Could it be 2 suns? Could it be Planet X or Nibiru? I don't know. But you guys are seeing that, right? Sundog. Sundogs. Radioactive waste sites. Peace and love, everybody. This is Nibiru Freedom Fighter. Signing out. I'm leaving this dump. I'm going home. Just wanted to bring you guys some news. Beautiful sundogs galore. what would Willie do, right? Well, Willie would come to a radioactive waste site and risk his own health to bring you this late breaking news. Because I love you guys to death. Peace and love. As the sun is setting and the sun dogs are setting with it, I shall too set and leave this area and go home and go to sleep. Because tomorrow is Manic Monday and I got to get back on the grind, people. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace out.